What up, everybody? It is Dennis and Andy. We're popping in for a movie review and surprising you guys because this is not one we saw in the theater. We saw it on Netflix. Havoc, starring Tom Hardy. What is Havoc about, Dennis?
Well, a drug deal goes wrong. What? A bruised detective must fight his way through, which is Tom Hardy, the criminal underworld to rescue a politician's estranged son. The politician is Forrest Whitaker, who I always love. But he must unravel a deep web of corruption and conspiracy that ensnares the entire city. And who does he have to unweave it and do it from? One of my favorite actors of all time.
I knew it.
Timothy
Oliphant.
I
knew it.
Mr. Justified himself.
Yeah, when I saw the trailer for this, besides Tom Hardy, I was like, Forrest Whitaker? Love that guy. Timothy Oliphant? Love that guy. Tom Hardy, this is a solid popcorn action movie. One of the things that I really liked about it, before we even get into the acting and the story, the sound effects. There's so many shootouts in this movie. The sound effects for the guns and stuff, I was like, wow, those sound so freaking cool. And then the other thing, the choreography for some of the fight scenes, and every fight scene wasn't just fists, it was gunplay, shootout at the same time as punching and all that stuff, and grabbing a gun that fell out of a person's hand. And the choreography for these scenes were just fantastic. I mean, acting wise, Tom Hardy, it takes place, I think, in Chicago. Tom Hardy works a great American accent. That was fine. He was great. Forrest Whitaker, on point. Timothy Oliphant, on point. It's just a fun movie. I mean, he told you what it's about, so there's nothing more I'm going to add to that.
If you saw on my thumbnail, it said 2024 because this was supposed to come out last year. Why it got pushed back to April of 25, I'm not quite sure. I know they did some reshoots and stuff like that. Wherever those reshoots were, it wasn't all that apparent. Now, is this an absolutely amazing story from beginning to end? No. This is what Andy just said. It's a popcorn film. If you love just John Wick kind of like action, it was nonstop. It was gruesome. It was bloody. When they shoot somebody in the head, a couple of guys, they don't shoot once or twice. There's no double tap here. It is boom, 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 reload.
Oh, and they don't mess around with like the shots when the people get hit and the squibs. Probably not even squibs. It's probably all computer now. But yeah, they're not holding back. If somebody gets shot in the face, they get shot in the face. There's knives involved. I mean, it was just kind of like, it's like Dennis said, it's like, what can we do to really make these shootouts look so terrifying and real? And I mean, story-wise, look, there's dirty cops, there's a drug ring, a drug thing goes bad.
He gets saddled with a rookie police officer and has to try and bring. Yeah, she's new, and she has to bring her around. He's a homicide detective, and he's done something bad in his past, and it's going to try and come back and bite him.
And it's Christmas night.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Christmas movie.
My wife actually said that, so this was her pick. This was Susie's pick. She goes, "Hey, we're watching Mobland. Here's another Tom Hardy one with the cop," and she did it. And we've got surround sound all set up, and I'm telling you, you're hearing bullets in front, behind, side to side. It was amazing. Story-wise, it was fine. It's definitely not going to win any awards for story, but I'm telling you, if you're looking for just a popcorn flick where you just want to see John Wick-like action, and it's solid enough, it's enjoyable enough, I think you guys will like this. We both really got done. I'm like, that was pretty cool.
I got to be honest. I would like to have seen it on the big screen just because of the action and stuff that was in it. I think it would have been great in a theater, but it is what it is. So let's grade this sucker. And I believe it is your turn.
Yeah. Like I said, being what it is, I enjoyed all the performances for what they were. The Forrest Whitaker's son, kind of not a big deal in there, but good action scenes. You know, that's kind of the point. He's trying to get his son, you know, he's accused of doing something. It was good. I'm giving it a 6.0 just because I love the action in it. The story was fine, but the action was just great. Maybe a 6.5. Now I'll stick with the 6.0. But we walked out. I'm like, I really like this. This was good. I think it would have been better on the big screen because there was just so much action and stuff. This would have been pretty cool, but it's worth a watch.
I am a little higher. I'm actually going a whole point up, a 7.0, just because visually I thought it was great. And it, you know, when I'm watching a movie at home, the bad sign is when I'm like, hey, that comic book needs to be read. Let me do that while I'm watching the movie. And that didn't happen at all. You know, I was totally enthralled in watching it. There wasn't any real big twists or anything in it that I was, you know, you have to pay attention for. Because like you said, it's not that complex of a movie. It's kind of a story that you've kind of seen before, just, you know, I guess you say in a different way. So anyhow, 7.0, what is IMDb and everybody else saying?
IMDb is giving it a 5.7, which I think is a little low. The tomato meter, the critics are giving it a 66. The popcorn meter, the audience, they apparently did not like it nearly as much as we did, 37%.
That is shocking that the critics, like I just glanced over and I don't know which is which. I saw the 66 and 37. I thought the 37 was going to be the critics. Holy crap.
Yeah, no, I'm actually
amazing.
kind of surprised at that. Well, it goes down to if you're in the mood for some mindless, really good action, you're going to enjoy it. If you're not, you want something deeper, I guess this one's not for you. We enjoyed it. My wife enjoyed it, and she likes more of the cerebral stuff.
Oh, there you go. Well, all right, guys. That is your review. We, of course, will be dropping one this Friday for what we are going to see tomorrow. And stay tuned for that. And, of course, always join us on the DNA Show every Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Go sign up for Lilith, Infernal Conflict, the next book coming your way from these two guys. You're going to love it. A great book in the world of Core Draft. Look at these great covers. Go check it out, guys. You're going to love it. Until next time, bye-bye, everybody.
Live long and prosper.